I'm sorry to do this to you guys right off the fucking bat with the first video of the day today, but I gotta show you a guy who actually refers to the older millennial as brilliant, as a genius, as a great mind, whatever the fuck it is he says. First, let me show you the video, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it.
Gavin Newsom is going to be your president in 2028 by a fucking landslide. Like, it's going to be Gavin Newsom and probably Gretchen Whitmer versus J.D. Vance and likely Tulsi Gabbard or maybe Kristi Noem.
So I'm going to preface what I'm about to say with the fact that I love Joe. He's a fucking brilliant mind. I consider him a friend, and I'm not trying to argue. I'm just giving my opinion here. But my opinion is based on some inside knowledge that I have and insight that I have as a former Trump-endorsed candidate with friends. You see, there was a big fallout during this last election when Joe Biden was forced out and Kamala Harris came in. There were some people in the Democratic Party that really, really wanted to run Gavin Newsom. And here was the challenge. They couldn't move Joe Biden's campaign funding over to Gavin Newsom. It wasn't clean. It was illegal. The FEC wouldn't allow it. And there were some reasons why the FEC didn't even consider it. And that was all maneuvered by J.B. Pritzker. Now, if you don't know who J.B. Pritzker is, he's the billionaire governor from Illinois. Deep-seated, very wealthy, and he is somewhat the pseudo-kingmaker of the left right now. And an important note, Pritzker's not only a billionaire, so are all of his siblings who are highly invested in his political future. Highly fucking invested. One of his siblings is a tranny who likes to visit the island. Now, Gavin Newsom's still going to charade as if he will be the nominee, but at the end of the day, we know the Democratic Party operates based on money. So does the Republican Party, but more so the Democratic Party. You can see that with Hillary Clinton and what happened to Bernie Sanders. I mean, the list goes on and on. J.B. Pritzker right now holds the reins, and he is going to be the deciding factor because that dude has the capital to put up. Now, Gavin Newsom has money, don't get me wrong, but J.B. Pritzker's funds are fucking endless. And this dude is ruthless, absolutely ruthless. Cocksucker spent like $3 million against me in 2020. Yeah, piece of shit. Again, respect Joe, fucking great dude, man. Smart as a whip. But when you consider the inside baseball, Gavin Newsom right now is trying to increase his stock, and Joe's right about that. But being the quintessential kind of Democratic nominee, he's going to have a tough road to pull. His best bet, in my opinion, is going to be asking J.B. Pritzker if he can be his vice president. But don't, for a second, count out J.D. Vance. He's got some running mates, and Tulsi Gabbard and Kristi Noem aren't it. You'd be surprised.
Where to begin unpacking this? Yes, J.B. Pritzker is the billionaire governor of Illinois. His entire family is made up of billionaires. If you don't know where J.B. Pritzker and his family got their money from, they are the family behind the Hyatt hotel chain. If you've ever heard of Hyatt hotels or any of the hotels that fall under the Hyatt family, that's the Pritzker family. That's the governor of Illinois and all of his siblings. First, I like the way you refer to the trans sister as a tranny who likes to visit the island. Do you have any proof of her visiting the island, or is it just that every trans person bugs the shit out of you? And I know that you like to make people believe that you don't care if people are trans, while also referring to somebody who's trans as a tranny and with no evidence whatsoever saying that they visited the island. Here's where you like to bullshit people and tell them that you don't care if they're trans.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of trans shit that's being posted on my page recently. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not because like I'm super interested in it or think it's the hill that I want to fight or die on. It's just that my newsfeed and my messages have been inundated. This is all part of an algorithm, okay? It's not me going out and searching for it. It's not you going out and searching for it. It's being put in your face. And it's fucking weird. It's weird. You see, I don't give a shit if you want to be trans. I don't care.
Anyway, you do give a shit if people are trans. Otherwise, you wouldn't refer to them as trannies and make up lies about them visiting the island. But clearly, you don't know how an algorithm works. It only feeds you what it is that you tell it you want to see. So if you got a lot of trans shit, as you refer to it, in your feed, my guy, just come out. You know what I mean? Referring to the older millennial as a brilliant mind or a genius or whatever the fuck it is you referred to him is comical at best. The man is never correct about fucking anything. He is probably the dumbest human being on any fucking social media platform known to man. And here you are just licking his nuts. Oh, he's so brilliant. Did I hear correctly? Now all of a sudden Republicans have a problem with money in politics? He's the billionaire governor of Illinois, and he's a ruthless cocksucker. He spent $3 million against me. If that makes him a ruthless cocksucker, what does this make Elon Musk? Democrats win in Wisconsin court race also is a big loss for Elon Musk. Billionaire Elon Musk has helped President Donald Trump abruptly change the federal government in the opening weeks of the year, but he's learned he can't change the laws of political gravity. Musk and his affiliated groups sunk $21 million into flipping the Wisconsin Supreme Court to conservative control. So once again, if spending $3 million against you makes J.B. Pritzker a ruthless cocksucker, what is that? What does spending $21 million make Elon Musk and his friends? Or does your outrage about money in politics only go so fucking far? 2028 is a long time away. We have absolutely no idea who's going to be. Gavin Newsom is going to be in play. Gretchen Whitmer is going to be in play. J.B. Pritzker is going to be in play. Pete Buttigieg is going to be in play. There are going to be a host of people who are in play. And there are people that we don't even know about that are going to be in play. Just like there will be people in play on the right side of the political aisle that we know about and that we don't know about. The one thing I find interesting is that you are just supremely confident that J.D. Vance is going to survive Trumpism. I mean, where's Mike Pence? Did he survive Trumpism? And Mike Pence never even had a history of saying bad things about Trump the way J.D. Vance does, like this.
All these white working class voters, we told you so. We told you that Trump was going to be a terrible candidate. We told you that you were an idiot if you voted for him.
It's one of the few things J.D. Vance ever said that's actually correct. Then again, I view anybody who refers to the elder millennial as a brilliant mind, as a fucking idiot too. So none of this is really shocking.